In a small village surrounded by forests and mountains, there lived a boy named Elan with his grandmother in an old wooden cottage. They lived in poverty and made a living by selling wild mushrooms. But after a long drought, the mushrooms disappeared, and they had nothing left to sell. All they had was an old copper pot, a gift from his late father, and his grandmother refused to sell it no matter what. One day, a strange man arrived in the village. He wore a dusty coat and claimed he sold things from beyond this world. He approached Elan and offered him a magical stone in exchange for the pot. He said the stone falls from the sky only once every 100 years. Elan hesitated, but in the end he agreed and gave the man the pot in exchange for the shiny black stone. He returned to the cottage excited, but when his grandmother found out, she became furious. She yelled at him and threw the stone out of the window, shouting, "You sold your father's legacy for a rock?" That night, Elan couldn't sleep. He saw a strange blue light glowing outside the window. He went out to check, and there it was. The stone had transformed into a glowing staircase of meteors stretching up into the sky. Without telling his grandmother, Elan decided to climb the staircase. He climbed and climbed until he reached a floating gate among the clouds. He stepped through it and found himself in a breathtaking hanging city filled with magic and strange creatures. He saw markets made of light, floating houses, talking birds, and water that played music. He was greeted by a woman with silver eyes that glowed with wisdom. She said to him, "Choose only one, wisdom, strength, or wealth." She also warned him, "But be careful. If you try to take more than one, you will pay the price." Elan chose wealth. She gave him a small pouch filled with precious golden dust. As he was leaving, he saw a book floating in the air titled "Secrets of the Universe." Despite the woman's warning, he approached the book and touched its glowing cover. Suddenly, the city began to shake. The clouds cracked, and the staircase began to collapse. Elan ran as fast as he could to escape, and the moon above him began to fade. He leapt at the very last moment and fell beside the cottage, golden dust scattering around him. His grandmother rushed out, frightened, and found him on the ground. But she noticed that his eyes had changed and his hair had turned gray. In a soft voice, he told her, "I've seen things no one should ever see." Days passed. Elan used the golden dust to repair the cottage and help the people of his village. But he was never truly happy. Every night, he would sit on the rooftop staring up at the sky. And each time he would whisper, "I could have chosen just one, but greed dims the light of the stars."